I'm still in northern Laos and I'm absolutely knackered.
But there's no rest for the wicked.
Before I could even take my shoes off, I was back at the bus station en route to the National Protected Area of Namtha, about a 4-hour drive from Huizai. The gateway to the national park is definitely the small town of Luang Namtha. I wanted to get back to basics, so I signed up for a 2-day trek staying overnight in a rainforest camp. But the main street is full of eco-trekking agencies offering trekking, cycling and kayaking. Before we set off on our hike, we had to come here to the local market where we had to buy our food for the next 2 days. And I never get bored of the sights, smells and buzzing atmosphere of local food markets. However strange those sights may be, my trek began at the Lantern tribe village of Nam Lu. As we had to carry everything with us, occasionally we stopped and foraged for food for tonight's dinner. It was weird at first, but foraging is still a huge way of life for local tribes in this area, and even our lunch was served on Mother Nature's takeaway paper, the banana leaf.
And pork cooked inside banana leaf, and leaf is boiled away, and sticky rice and banana.
Tucked away in the middle of the rainforest was the second village that we visited, the village of Nam Khoi. There are 49 tribal minority communities in Laos, and almost half of them are located here in the Luang Namtha province. Unfortunately, poverty is high, and the villagers do anything they can to subsidise their already low income, like these little ones selling local handmade crafts. I never really understood the phrase, live off the land, but I do now. Life here is tough, but the Hmong tribes of Laos are experts in harnessing the self-sufficient powers of the rainforest around them, from medicine to food to hydroelectricity. The afternoon part of my trek was an absolute killer. We climbed uphill for a solid 3 hours, but the view at the top of one of the mountains was all worth it. And after I took these things off, there was only one thing to do. One thing I can't get over about Laos is just how friendly the people. Oh, ants! The trek to get here was absolutely grueling, but now we're here, I couldn't be happier. That swim in that river just finished it off completely. We're prepping for dinner now. We've collected the firewood, we've cut down some bamboo to cook some sticky rice, and yeah, just light the fire and go, I suppose. Some of the things on the menu tonight that we foraged for are banana flour and young rattan. Yum. Some wild fern. Is that fern? Fern. Making sticky rice. But the best sticky rice I have ever had. Put into fresh cut bamboo, it's thrown on the hot coals and cooked for hours. And our forager's stew, made with some meat that we bought from the market, with some young rattan and this, the banana flour. It tastes a little bit like artichoke, but it's really soft. One of the best dinners I've had, and just look at those stars.
Morning. It's about 5:30 and I'm freezing cold. That was the worst night's sleep I've ever had. But it's still beautiful. The fire's going again and we're about to have some breakfast.
The mornings here are so peaceful, but my God, that banana leaf didn't go down well. Wish me luck. Every morning and evening you can hear frogs all around this river, and that only means one thing: frogs for breakfast. Sorry, Kermit. I think a lot of countries have lost their relationship with food, but here in Laos, if it can be eaten, then eat it. I couldn't resist one more dip before we set off on our day's hiking. The national park isn't just known for its trekking. Check out this little guy. It's also home to wild deer, wild boar, and migrating herds of elephants and even some tigers. We've just had to cross that river behind us. It's hot. Check out some sweaty clothes. Ooh. We've finished. Just waiting with all my friends.